Hello, audience. My name is Dawson. His name is Justin.
Hello.
And welcome to episode 8 of Throwback Thursdays. This is the show where we pick a movie from 2005 and back, which is what we consider a throwback movie. We watch that movie and then we review that movie. This week is Justin's week. So, Justin, what throwback movie are we watching today?
So there's two movies I wanted to watch. I'm going to give you a little bit of a choice. Basically, choose A or B.
Choose A or B?
Yeah, just I have them marked down on my phone as A and B, so choose one.
Uh, B.
So the movie we're watching this week is the movie that just turned 20 years old, and that is Space Jam.
Space Jam. All right.
So let's just get right on into it.
Sounds good.
And we're back. So we both just finished watching Space Jam, and the synopsis is as follows. In a desperate attempt to win a basketball match and earn their freedom, the Looney Tunes seek the aid of retired basketball champion Michael Jordan. And this
Yeah.
movie is, as I said, 20 years old, or he's turned 20 years old, like, I think 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's good for
So,
him.
it's been quite a while.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, this is one of the weirdest concepts for a movie I can think of to ever have occurred.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a basketball player with some cartoon characters, and the reason that these two come together is because the Looney Tunes are going to be enslaved in a different planet in a theme park.
Hmm.
What the hell? Like, whoever sat down, this is like the second or third. Okay, I can't say this is there's like two or three live action Looney Tunes movies.
Back in Action, and is there another one?
It's back in action, Space Jam, and I think there's one other, but I might. That's why I said two or three. And whoever sits down and thinks of these concepts, they are high as balls. Because I personally, if someone came to me and asked me to think of a scenario on how Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes could come together, I don't I don't understand how the hell I would come to the thing of aliens trying to enslave the Looney Tunes, and then Michael Jordan needs to help them win a basketball game. But it happened. These writers did it, and Justin, like, what did you think of this movie?
This
Or what do
movie,
you?
as weird as it is quite a lot of fun. Um, this is my first time seeing this movie in, I want to say, like 10 years at least. I have not seen this since I was real young.
Yeah.
Um, so it was nice just to go back and revisit it,
Hmm.
and it's so weird, but it's so great. Um, like there's just there's so many like jokes hidden in there that I would have never known as a kid. Like
Yeah.
one of the aliens literally like tripping like high off his shit. It's
Hmm.
like at the end of the movie, he's like, "That was a great trip." It's like, can we do another? Like just those jokes that have been hidden in Looney Tunes since they were first created, like that like are not meant for kids. Like
Yeah.
I like getting those jokes nowadays.
Hmm.
It's just it adds an extra layer to it. It's like there's the nostalgia factor, and there's like basically like the first viewing all over again because you understand so much more of what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, they even talk about Warner Brothers. They talk about have they seen any of the money coming? Like when Daffy and Bunny were, or Bugs Bunny were breaking into Michael Jordan's house. They were talking about, have they seen any of the money from the shows?
The
Um,
merchandise.
yeah, merchandise. The lunch boxes, stuffed animals, wherever they made. They
Mm.
also talked about Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
in the movie, which was fun. I don't know how that got passed, because of course in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Looney Tunes and the Disney characters came together in that movie, but this is a total Warner Brothers movie, and how they got the right to mention Mickey Mouse, I don't know how they did, or even if they actually did get the rights and they just slipped it in and it was like, fuck it, whatever. Um, but the same lines as you, it's been a very long time since I've seen this movie, so a lot of it, it's a lot of it while watching it, I remembered. It came back and started floating back to me. There's a lot of parts I didn't remember. Like I completely forgot that Bill Murray was in this movie, and they called him Dan Aykroyd, one of the or not one of
The
the
Boss
but
Man.
the boss man called him Dan Aykroyd. And I think that's funny because Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd have worked a lot together, notably in Ghostbusters. And I thought that was funny. But Bill Murray being in this movie, like, what the hell? I had no idea until now.
And that's funny coming off
Especially,
the back of Groundhog Day.
yeah, and also last night I just watched the movie What About Bob, and that also stars Bill Murray. A great movie, definitely one that I'm going to recommend sometime for us both to watch. Um, but yeah, it's just, and there's only one little thing that I do want to mention about this movie that I feel like it didn't get wrong, but I wish there was more of. This whole movie is based around the whole fact that Michael Jordan needs to train the Looney Tunes
Mm-hmm.
to play basketball, but he never does. We never see it, and we obviously never see them play that great of basketball during this movie. I mean, he gives them water and tells them it's a special type of formula that'll make them play good basketball. But there's supposed to be this whole training exercise that's supposed to happen. That's like the whole plot of the movie. Michael Jordan trains the Looney Tunes to play basketball, but that never happened once,
Mm-hmm.
which I find a little bit of a problem with. I mean, it's supposed to be a basketball movie, and that's what the Looney Tunes brought Michael Jordan to Looney Land to do, was to train them, and he never did. And all they did was on the basketball court was fuck around and try their best and get crushed and get broken and whatever. So I feel like if there was more training, that'd be a lot more fun. Because I would love to see Bugs Bunny, Taz, Daffy, Lola. I mean, all these great characters play great basketball and kind of go from loony to this pro type of basketball player s thing. I think that'd just be a lot funnier
Mm-hmm.
than having them basically fail throughout the entire movie until the very end. Which even at the very end, it was Michael Jordan who came through. So Looney Tunes throughout this entire movie didn't really do much besides be loony, which is what they're supposed to do. But I feel like they missed the mark on the whole training montage and how great that could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, and then characters like Lola Bunny kind of randomly appeared, said that she was going to join the team, um, made a basket, left, and then all of a sudden just randomly came back, and she's a part of the team now. And they've kind of they act like they're friends, that they've been acclimated to each other, that they've been training and stuff. When we didn't see any of that, so there are a few parts of this movie that I felt needed more time. This movie felt very fast paced, but a lot of it was very repetitive when it comes down to it. Obviously I love this movie, but I'm trying to nitpick the little things I can see during it.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously it's not an Oscar worthy movie. It's not a great movie. It's a fun movie. It's a kids movie, but I felt like some of the extended long scenes and some of the repetitive scenes could have been taken out to kind of to build more team. Because we needed more team in this than we got. We need these characters to feel like they've been through some stuff together, that they've been together for a while. When we really didn't get that, I didn't really feel like these guys were good friends. And surprisingly, Michael Jordan is a better actor than I thought he would be during this movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the greatest, and none of the other NBA stars were that good, but he was surprisingly well for really not doing much acting since then either. But overall, besides the little nitpicks I had here and there, it's a fun family movie, and you really can't nitpick it to death because it knows what it is. It's not trying to be this next great movie. It's just a fun family film. Justin, what do you rate Space Jam?
Space Jam, as you said, it's just a fun, silly film. So I think with that in mind, I think it's fair to give it a 7.5.
Okay.
What do you give it?
I'm gonna go Space Jam 7.
Okay.
It's good family fun. Brings you back to my childhood, owning the VHS tape, and yeah, just great music too. Lots of good music.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah. It's a 20th anniversary. Go watch Space Jam.
And same for me. The 2 thumbs up.
Justin.
Yes.
Okay, this is basically between me and Justin now. It's so tonight, or I guess tomorrow, we're gonna go get Pokemon, and it is the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. It's also the 20th anniversary of Space Jam. So we're celebrating two 20s this year.
1996 was a great year.
Yeah, great year, great for film and game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's pretty much it for us, guys. Let us know down below. What do you think of Space Jam? There's only one correct answer, and that's that you love it. Just tell us that you love it. That's pretty much it. Join us on Saturday for Animation Saturday. It's another one of my choices. I'll try to find something good. But till then, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.